coming. Here we are again in India. India has been a nice place for Embraer. We have been consistently coming to show our products, showcasing our products here since the beginning of the year. Well, not only this year, but especially this year, when we were showing the Phenom 300 and the Lineage in the beginning of the year, and then we were at Aero India, and then we were at showing the Legacy 600 more recently, and now we are showcasing by the first time in Asia the Phenom 100, the real aircraft. We have brought before mock-ups around Asia, including India market, and this is the first time, and India is a very important market for Embraer. No wonder why we choose the first place to make a stop to show the aircraft. We'll be flying around. We are here since the beginning of the week, and we'll be here for the next 1 week or so, 2 weeks, sorry. From here we go to Mumbai, probably make a stop in Indore, then we go to Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata, and Chennai, sorry, in Chennai, yes. So, maybe not all of you have an overview of Embraer. I'm not going to bother you with too much long presentation. I'm going to just show you a little bit about what Embraer is, how we are today, and then I'll jump into more specifics on the Phenom 100. That's the product we are showcasing this time, right? And then I'll invite you for some refreshments, and I'll be available to meet each of you and answer any questions you may have. Okay? I'll just introduce you here, Andrea Boschi, that works in the sales team based in Singapore. I'm based in Singapore as well. We have another sales director, that's Captain Manfred Balzos, that at this moment is in the aircraft because we had another demo flight happening at this very moment. So he could not be here with us at this stage, but we'll see the aircraft later on, okay? So, and thanks to Juliet as well, that works in the marketing for Embraer Asia Pacific. We're helping to support organizing all the event. And thanks to Grading as well, that's working with us to invite and bring all of you. Thank you. So, Embraer as a company, we started 40 years ago. Actually, Embraer is celebrating this year 40 years anniversary. That was back in August this year. Embraer started as an initiative from the Brazilian government when after the World War II there was direction to develop technology in aerospace. And then the Brazilian government started to seed the development and the research. That was when the CTA and ITA were created. CTA is Aeronautical Technological Center. ITA is Aeronautical Technological Institute. It's our aeronautical engineering university. That was our first engineering university in Brazil on the aeronautics field. That's when we brought professors from other countries, and we started to train professors in Brazil. And all this came up to 1969 when a turboprop was designed as a prototype. That was the Embraer 110. That's the aircraft you see on the left. At that time called the Bandeirante. And then the Brazilian Air Force had a big interest on this aircraft for transportation of people around Brazil, such a big country and with lack of infrastructure at that time. And then the research center could not produce more than prototypes. That's when Embraer was created as a company, state-owned company. Embraer stands for Brazilian Aeronautical Enterprise. That's what the acronym means. And we developed a lot of technology and know-how and processes until 1994, when the company made into a turn. I mean, the government decided to reduce its involvement in many activities, and then it's when many other companies were also privatized in Brazil. And in 1994, it's when the company became privatized. And then we merged, let's say, two cultures. The culture of development and knowledge development by itself, with the entrepreneurial vision that the privatization brought. So the two things alone probably could not survive. It's the blend of the two cultures and the two initiatives that probably is the main reason why Embraer is successful today. Is the long-term vision of the government to seed the development, and at a certain point in time, the private investors' initiative to bring the company to the stage we are today. E-Jets family, or the Embraer 170, 175, 190, 195. Those aircraft, they range from 70 to 122 seats. This also has been a very successful program. We have been covering all major countries, 35 countries around the world, has also accumulated a long number of hours, around 3 million flight hours. We have delivered more than 600 units so far on this platform. These are, again, the tales of the main companies who have purchased the E-Jets, and they fly, as we speak, daily around the world. In the defense systems market, we have the Super Tucano. It can be a training aircraft, or can be also in a version of a light attack. This is being used by many air forces around the world, not only the Brazilian Air Force. You can do patrolling of the borders, you can do training of pilots, you can do some light attack bombing and things like that. AMX is a fighter. Next one. The special missions aircraft, that's where we use the ERJ 135, 145, and then we work together with major air forces in the world to put intelligence systems inside to do air-to-air surveillance, air-to-ground, air-to-sea, maritime control, and this kind of things. These are some of the places where we have sold these products, including India. In India there is a major project going on, and we are working together with the Indian government as well to develop these aircraft with the intelligence systems that the Indian Air Force requires. It's a new generation airlift and tanker aircraft. It's going to be a jet, a high wing, and the idea is to replace aircraft like the Hercules C-130 around the world. So this is a state-of-the-art. It's going to be a state-of-the-art aircraft, flying by wire, and with very high performance requirements and state-of-the-art technology as well. Year after year for many years. And since the beginning of the global financial crisis, we of course started to monitor and to do a lot of analysis and double-checking forecasts, and there is a modeling behind this chart. There's a lot of studies. It's not just a guess. There is always some external facts that you cannot 100% control, of course, but that's our best view. And compared to other OEMs and to other institutions that also do market forecasts, we are kind of conservative. There are people that are more aggressive, more optimistic, but we believe we are more conservative. So executive jets market worldwide for the next 10 years shall count for a total market of about $190 billion that shall encompasses about 10,000 jets. That means all segments from the entry-level jet, light jet, mid-light, mid-size, super mid-size, large, ultra-large. So it's about 7 different categories of executive jets. This is the total market. This is measured by deliveries, so that means how much the market was until 2008, and the green curve is what we believe will be the market for the next year. So